I don't know why you even bother. You're not even on count.
I mean, I wasn't on count, but it's funny that this app just counts down for you.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah. Even though I didn't need to count down. Yeah, I didn't notice that picture behind you. Is it? It's always been behind you.
Yeah.
Is that you're giving off the Mandela effect?
What's the Mandela
You never heard
Effect?
of the Mandela effect?
I think so. I don't remember what it is though.
So, man, that's always the hard thing. It's like I know what the Mandela effect is.
But you
Yeah,
don't know how to explain it. So do you
no, I know how to
really
explain
know
it.
what the Mandela Effect is?
No, yeah, you know the Bernstein Bears, or is it
Bernstein
the
Bears.
the Bernstein Bears?
Yes. Oh, you're talking about like the fact how people spell it is not how people imagine remember it to be.
Yeah, it's like a false memory, but it's kind of interesting because the false memory like populates throughout the whole world. Like everybody's like has the same phenomenon. So it's like the Mandela effect is a phenomenon that occurs when a large group of people share a false memory. So this
Well,
is
this is not the Mandela Effect.
it's definitely not because unless I mean the good thing about whatever the situation is that people have recordings to refer to.
Well, also because also an observer, know it was there for since the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Only
sure.
just you. So maybe it's just a matter of.
I guess I got to put some pictures behind myself just to professionalize. Actually, this might be the last time you see me like this because I'm going to be moving my studio into another room with.
No, I thought you were. I thought you were going to do it out of like the regular office. One of the spare desks there.
That's actually a good idea, but then that means I would have to go to the office.
Don't you already go to the office?
I mean, I do, but I kind of like doing work at the office. I mean, I do work at home too, I guess. It's
Well,
complicated.
your microphone is USB though, right?
It is USB, so I could take it with me technically.
Yeah, it's not like it's an XLR
What
and
about
you
the
need like
arm?
a
I don't,
mixer.
yours is the XLR, right?
Mine's an XLR.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell by the cable here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, as we continue to improve and have more episodes and kind of grow the channel, if the channel does grow, I'd like to say that our podcast is sponsored by Rest Assured Supplements. They're offering melatonin gummies as a giveaway. I mean, I don't know. I guess I got to write a script or something. They're gonna offer for this week only. If you enter the contest, which is go to our Instagram channel because obviously we tried to boost it and that didn't work. So, good marketers we are.
Because
uh,
it's
well,
yes.
it does go against guidelines. Apparently, I thought contests you could do contests and just promote them as normal. I mean, maybe it just got stricter.
I think it's just the way it was worded, maybe.
Oh, possibly. Yeah. I mean, thanks ChatGPT. You guys can thank ChatGPT. But if you go to our Instagram, which actually nobody edits our videos, so I guess we can't say they can put it underneath the ongoing conversation, and it'll be in the description. Check out the description, like and subscribe. That's it, everybody. Good night, everybody. Actually, this is the first time we're actually recording in the evening.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's kind of a neat difference.
Well, it's 23 o'clock for you, so it's like still late afternoon.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I feel more awake. I look more awake. I look younger, maybe a little bit tired. But I mean, the reason why I'm tired is because I just landed from a plane from LA, literally, 2 hours ago. So and I do want to tell that story. Hopefully, it doesn't drag on too long. I actually have so many stories to tell. I have a lot of stories to tell.
Mm.
It's story time. Edit this editor and put a cut intro to story time. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But well, anyway, so I find it very fascinating that a lot of people, I guess, are surprised that I can jump on a plane like a red eye, then go to like work in the office that morning, and then party, and then take a flight back the next morning, and then go back straight to work. Is that?
You don't party like
Oh, we
party.
no. Last night we partied.
Oh yeah, what did you do for party?
We did we went to a bar. We went to a bar. Like,
But you don't drink though.
I did drink red wine, which leads us to our next sponsor, the good wine. If you like alcohol but don't like the effects of alcohol, check out the good wine at, I don't know, what's the website? Goodwine.com. I don't know. They're releasing today, so you guys can check it out if anybody's watching this.
It's non-alcoholic.
Yeah, non-alcoholic.
So
I
if
know.
you don't like alcohol, check out, and you do like to drink wine, then it's good for
Oh,
you.
okay. That's why someone should write us a script. Someone
I don't
should
know what you were saying. It's like if you like alcohol but don't like alcohol, that is
write.
such a
It's
contradiction.
because I'm drunk. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I did drink red wine. It was a happy hour. Everything was actually very cheap, but I did go to visit a client, and it was great. What's so funny was that they all were surprised that I was there. They all said, "Wow, what? I can't believe you're here from Hawaii, and you just like flew on a plane to come to the." And I, when like I have a hard time telling the truth a lot of times, not like not like not like bad lies, but then like for them they were like, oh, did you just come for this event? And the answer was yes. So I mean, obviously I was not lying, but I kind of wanted to lie because I felt kind of guilty that I was like, I flew all the way to California just to go to this evening event, and then fly back to Hawaii. But I feel like the clients really enjoyed it, and they all were impressed by the fact that I flew all the way there. Even though, for me, a flight is just like a nap and a nap back.
I mean, it's a 6-hour flight, right?
Yeah, yeah, but that's like a nighttime rest for me.
Yeah. So I mean, flying 6 hours and then you have 3 hours. Then you have
Yeah, our
the
time
time
difference.
the time zone difference of 3 hours.
Yeah,
So for most people, it is exhausting.
yeah, it wasn't exhausting for me. I slept
It's fine when you're flying back because you get your 3 hours when you get your 3 hours
back,
back when you
right,
get back to the time zone. But going forward, I feel like
a little bit
it's
harder.
tiring because you fly. Let's say for example, you fly at like midnight,
Yeah,
Hawaii time. It's a
yeah.
6-hour flight, so you land there like at 6 a.m. Hawaii time. But really, it's actually 9 a.m. Pacific time because of the 3-hour difference. So really, you kind of just spent the whole morning just flying just to get there.
But when I land there, that's why I have to do red eyes because my day is so crazy that I would feel so guilty that if people are reaching out to me and I couldn't respond. But red eyes are perfect for me, and
Well, because I feel like every time you travel, it's like the most random times too.
yeah, it's very unexpected. Well, and that was the thing. A lot of them at the Pahana, or well, they
Yeah.
don't call it Pahana, right? They call it Thumbs Up. At the Thumbs Up event, everybody was like, oh man, I wish I could live the life you live. You could just like fly on a plane. You haven't even booked. I haven't booked my flight or my hotel at the time. It
You
was
just
already set.
flew straight without. Okay. Wait, how did
Well,
you even get around? You just took Uber?
I did take an Uber, which was kind of painful. It was a
Damn.
little bit painful,
Spenda.
especially from now. Well, it wasn't that bad, but from November to, I'm sorry, not November. Sorry, from from LAX. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why I even said November. From LAX to Pasadena, was about $70, and I was
Yeah, that's not like a
a cheap.
short drive.
Oh yeah, 100%. And the fact of the matter was, during traffic, I think I landed at 7 a.m. It took me at least an hour and a half to get to the school. I know. It
Yeah,
was.
don't fly to LAX. Fly to somewhere else,
Oh
another
yeah, they did
airport.
suggest a flight to Burbank. So I think
Burbank, yeah, is another one. Long Beach is my preferred airport.
if you're gonna go to Pasadena, if you're gonna visit,
Well, just anywhere in like in LA, in the LA area, right? Like, or actually, whenever I visit my family in Anaheim or
yeah,
Orange County, I go to Long Beach. I mean, it's like 45 minutes drive away, but it's way easier
and
to get.
cheaper. Well, that's why I
I
was
don't know
trying.
about cheaper, but it's a lot easier to drive in and out of the
Oh,
airport,
yeah, and that's why I
and
was
it's not
trying
as
to.
busy.
I mean, I was trying to convince you to pick me up. I mean,
I'm
what, what's
not.
a, what's a 4 hour drive from Vegas to LA when you can just save $100?
No, because the far drive is only when it's not peak hours.
Oh. Like what? I mean, what would I mean on a Wednesday or like sorry Tuesday driving over? Like, is that really peak hours driving? But you'll hit traffic in LA heading
You
like
will hit, yeah. I mean, like
arriving
peak
to
hours
LA.
mean like in traffic time, like in the city. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
not I don't mean like the freeway. I'm talking about like in the city once you're in there.
yeah.
Like
There's
it,
traffic.
you're going to traffic. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
exactly.
kind of wild. Yeah, so I mean, the cool thing was that I arrived there. They're very welcoming. I got to actually work there for the
Uh,
day. I mean, we were doing
mm-hmm.
the calls, like a lot of our calls, and
Yeah.
then after, they took me out to lunch, which was a really good lunch place. Because I compared a lot to Bing Bros. I compare all these restaurants to Bing Bros because I'm like, okay, what do they offer? Like, what are they gonna do? Like, what's gonna happen? So, um, it's a
Where did they even take you? How do you even compare? Bing Bros is just straight Chinese
I
dings.
know it's not even comparative, but it was a chicken sandwich, Tennessee style.
Tennessee. Okay, I've never
Yeah,
been to
and
Tennessee, but okay.
I want to say it was in Monrovia, but let me just.
Monrovia, that's close to Pasadena.
I know. Oh, Howling Rays. I went to Howling Rays. I'm gonna actually. What I'm gonna do is on the ongoing conversation. I'll post some social media stories. Because I think I'm gonna try to be as engaging as possible. So,
Yeah.
so Howling Rays. It's a Nashville hot chicken place in LA. Dude, that they said the wait sometimes like 3 hours.
Okay.
I know, but we were going for lunch.
I mean, okay. I mean, people. I've known people. We waited like an hour for In and Out.
Yes, they did suggest In and Out, and I was kind of like, you know, I'm a Shake Shack guy now.
Yeah, go Shake Shack.
Yeah, that was the thing. There was a Howling Rays, and then two stores over there was a Shake Shack, and I was kind of like, but it's okay. We don't have the finer things in life in Hawaii, but we do have poke bowls, and that's what
What do you
matters.
mean to fire things in life
I
in
mean, we don't have
Hawaii?
a Howling Rays, we don't have a Shake Shack. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you've got everything else.
What is everything else? Actually, we have been getting everything else, like Chick-fil-A's, and
Yeah.
we have been getting the Raising Canes,
Mm-hmm.
and the regular staples that have been here for years. But at least some of those new guys are coming through. But yeah, Howling Rays was really good. Nicole got the waffle, the waffle and chicken, and I got I guess what they're known for is that chicken sandwich, and it has kind of like a coleslaw shredded cabbage kind of topping. It was kind of
Okay.
big. It's huge.
Did
Uh,
you like it?
yeah. I mean, well, they go there. One of the other staff go there every week, and they said the line's always really long. And then
Yeah,
I got.
I haven't been to Howling Rays yet either. Even
You heard
though
about
I'm
it
in,
though?
I know about it. I mean, I'm in Vegas. I'm on the West Coast.
I mean, isn't this just an LA thing?
Yeah, but eventually it makes its way to Vegas.
Hmm.
Everything in LA eventually moves to Vegas.
Yeah, Shake Shack. Shake Shack in New York, New York, my favorite. Oh, so good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, any MGM property, because even I was telling them I go to Shake Shack in National Harbor in Virginia. That's really good too. Like that's a really
Mm-hmm.
cool place. Yeah. So Holling Rays was good. I had the banana pudding, and then they had this really cool root beer. I forget what brand it was. Actually, I took a picture of it. Took a lot of pictures. So maybe we'll post about. But yeah, I thought it was good. I didn't get to finish because I was kind of full, but everyone else had finished their meal. And then after that, at that point, it was kind of a blur. Had so many meetings like back to back to back to back, and then we finally ended up at the Pahana place. It was a bar on the corner of some place. I'm so bad.
Great.
I'm so bad
Was it the
with
same bar we went to last time when we were all
like for the sushi food, right? Or the food.
I think it was food. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was sushi.
Yeah, I want to say yes because the ambiance felt very similar. And then